What's up, everyone? It's Mark. I'm here with our clients, Sav and Soph. They run a TikTok shop affiliate offer for women. Could you talk to me about where your business was before you started running webinars and working with scaling webinars?
So before we started running webinars, we had a lot of organic traffic. We had a huge women's free community where we had a lot of leads in there. We had a lot of warm leads, but we were struggling to convert the leads. We were trying to do free calls in the Discord and pushing people with just like our regular VSL funnel, but we still had a lot of leads that we knew were interested and we knew we would close, but we were just not able to give them that extra push.
Okay, cool. Did you try anything beforehand in order to, I think that you said that you had the free VSL, you had the free community, but did you try any other funnels or anything like that? Or did you run webinars before actually?
And it was all we had built it. We built the VSL, we built the landing page, we had our little email list, but we hadn't gotten help from anybody else.
Okay, cool. Love it. And obviously, most people are kind of scared to run webinars because of a ton of things. They're not that great on camera, or they don't think that they're that great on camera. So what gave you confidence in order to start running webinars in the first place? Why did you even want to run webinars?
I think with webinars, we came with the perspective of seeing it as free money. I mean, it genuinely was free money. If you could get one person to close off the webinar, that was still worth it. Maybe we're not doing millions of dollars off one webinar, but still you're progressing more than you would have if you weren't doing them. So I feel like stacking on top of anything else you're already doing is such a net positive to the business because it's a return that you wouldn't have seen if you weren't trying anything else. And it's also a skill to be learned, right? I don't think either of us were that well prepared to start our first webinar, but you just kind of get into it and you realize it's not that hard. And it's honestly really fun to do when you see all the bookings and all the sales and stuff like that.
And who cares if you're scared or you're not natural on camera? If you want your business to grow, you got to do what you got to do. Who cares about how you feel?
100%. And then how did scaling webinars aid you guys in that process of feeling comfortable that you could present and crush on a webinar?
I think one thing about scaling webinars, especially Mark, is they come in with a lot of conviction for their clients. So even if you don't believe in yourself, they believe in you and they push you to go the extra mile and really show up for yourself. And it's just energy, right? If you have people around you that are extremely confident in you, confident in the business that you're running, and confident in your ability, it kind of bleeds into the confidence that you have in yourself. And beyond that, there's a lot of preparation in the coaching and the planning and just overall making sure that we felt comfortable with what we were talking about in the webinar as well. And just all the preparation helped us come in with a lot more peace of mind.
Love it. Obviously, for everyone watching, so we build these systems into businesses and then hand them off so that you can obviously be able to run it independently, whether it's in-house or with another internal team. So you don't have to rely on an agency again. So after the entire system was built, and I think we ran 4 webinars together, do you guys think that you guys have the confidence in order to now execute it by yourself after everything was built out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think the systems are pretty simple from what we've seen.
Okay, cool. Now let's talk about some results from the webinar. How much money did we generate?
I need to correct myself on the full amount that we did. I think it was around 55K, but we were hitting our highest days. We did a 20K profit day, 15K profit day. We were hitting our highest days after each webinar, which was really, really sick to see. Getting multiple girls closed in one day, not only just, financing payment plans, but full on PIFs, after the coaching that we received from the other people on the team like KJ on how to actually sell better and close the girls. It helped us increase our cash collected a lot.
I was just about to ask that. Obviously, you were taking sales calls the entire time. You didn't have a closer, right? So I guess how did that coaching from KJ actually help you in order to sell more on these sales calls that you did before?
So I'd get on the calls with KJ and he would review calls with me. He'd give me direction, but there is one specific thing KJ told me when it came to the calls that changed how much cash collected I went on to collect for the next month, which was to simply just pause after saying the price. And it's something I didn't think of myself because I'm not a high ticket sales girl. It's not like that in the TikTok shop world. But after carrying that into the next calls that I did, we saw record days, 20K days, 15K days, upwards of a 30K day, and just making a lot more money just from that small little tip that I received.
And I think even to that, we were taking sales calls together first. Something that was really helpful, at least for me, was having you from an outside perspective be you focus on these things, you focus on these things, because when you start together, it's you're just kind of both doing everything. So something that I'm leaving with, which has been so helpful, is having the different roles and responsibilities. I think that's one thing, one little lever that's gonna help us make so much more money.
Love it. And so 90% of our clients are women. So I guess what made you confident bunch of guys like representing your brand and like putting all this together for you?
I think that when it comes to guys, women have their strengths, but guys also have theirs. And a huge strength, what I see, especially in your team, is the urgency that you act with, but also your competitiveness. I mean, Soph and I don't have as much competitiveness in the sense we push ourselves to do better constantly and like grow constantly and push ourselves out of our comfort zone more than we already do. And you guys just have a different energy that kind of makes you want to take it to the next level and a lot more like ego in a good way. Like guys have a lot more ego than girls do, and it pushes you to work harder. And being around that good, positive ego helped us have more confidence in the business and our ability to scale further.
And realize also like how we operate a lot emotionally, and guys tend to be a little bit more logical. Like, don't flame me for that, but it's just facts. And so having the outside perspective of being like, okay, but like let's look at the numbers, let's look at the stats, not how you feel, and like pushing us to make the most logical decision for the business versus the emotional one.
Love it. All right, that's really good to hear. So I always tell people, I mean, we're not the cheapest people on the market to work with at all. So I guess what made you confident in even investing in your business and paying us in order to build out the webinar for you?
I don't think we even ever thought of it that way. It seemed like a very easy yes, just from the call that we had with you, Mark, from knowing people on the team, even briefly. You guys just do what you say that you're going to do, right? Like there was no hesitation. You kind of laid it out for us before we ever said yes. You didn't corner us into a close. You gave us time to think about it, which gave us just a lot more assurance in our decision. And I mean, it's like I said too, coming into this, it's free money. It's something Soph had said before, which is like, even if we only close 2 girls, we're making our money back, and like that's still a win, right? We're still learning something, but we did well over that. And again, it's free money. It's a very small investment compared to how much you will make just from having the system set up.
All right, dope. Now, what would you say to anyone who's on the fence about working with scaling webinars?
I would say there's really no net negative to like getting the system set up. I wish everybody could kind of understand your team more, but coming into this, like the team does have a lot of confidence in you. I do believe that they don't just work with everyone, and just I feel that based off how they've worked with us. They really take the time to like invest in understanding your business more, which was just so huge from what we saw, you know, the research that Mark would do on competitors and things like that. And they really do care about your business, and it puts a lot of intention towards your unique journey in trying to scale that business. And again, like the biggest thing I will say personally is it's free money. You invest a little bit, you're going to make a lot more. Even if you don't make millions of dollars, you're going to make some money back as long as you don't completely flop on camera. As long as you have like 1 or 2 people signing up to that webinar, you're going to make money. So there's really no risk in not trying.
And another big thing I think I really value about you guys, because we operate the same way, is that you don't just take on anybody. So just because you get on a call with them doesn't mean you're going to be onboarded or work with them. And so that means that they're only taking people that they know that they can help. And so that's what brought me a lot of security. And also beyond trust in them is having trust in yourself. If you know you're going to show up and do the work and you're actually going to put your best foot forward, you're going to get something out of it, even if it's just like learning and getting more information, which might save you like thousands of dollars in the future, but guaranteed you're going to make money. Like it's a no-brainer.
100%. So we appreciate you guys. It was amazing working with you guys. If you guys don't know Sav and Soph, 100% go check them out. They're going to be the #1 TikTok shop affiliate offer. These girls are absolutely amazing. And if for anyone else who wants more information on getting a webinar system built in your business, click the link down below, schedule with our team. Like Sav and Soph said, there's no promise that we would even work with you, but it's 100% worth the chat. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys later.